Whether you currently are a Sarasota resident or considering relocating to Sarasota, in today's video, I am diving into the hottest neighborhoods in town, so stick around. Hi everyone, I am Lisa McBride with Keller Williams Realty Select in Sarasota and Lakewood Ranch. And today I'm diving into the hottest, most requested, and booming neighborhoods in Sarasota. Now be sure to stick around to the end because I think you're going to be a little surprised about the neighborhood that I get asked about the most. First, when I talk about the hottest neighborhoods, I am talking about neighborhoods and communities that are selling really fast. I know everything is selling fast, but these are just like lightning speed fast. Also, those that I get requests for all the time, and those that the prices just seem to be climbing. So you might want to jump into some of these neighborhoods before the prices go even higher. This first neighborhood is the only neighborhood in my list that is brand new construction. It is Sky Ranch by Taylor Morrison. It is located east of Interstate 75, but right off of Clark Road or Highway 72. Sky Ranch is definitely a special place to call home. The builder took special care to preserve the natural beauty of the land. And when you visit this community, you're going to see rows of lush palm trees and grand old oaks and lots of lakes and forested wetlands. Sky Ranch began construction in 2020 and the demand started immediately as home buyers saw the vision of what this place will look like once it's complete, with miles of walking trails that connect you to parks, wildlife, and state-of-the-art amenities. Just a few of the features that this place is going to have when it's all complete is a vacation-style lagoon and junior Olympic pool, splash pad and pool for children, a state-of-the-art fitness center, a rock climbing wall, indoor basketball courts, cafe, indoor entertainment, so much. The list goes on and on. At Sky Ranch, you will find gated communities. There's two distinct communities. One is Casilla, and Casilla features 17 different floor plans to choose from. The smallest of these plans, which is called the St. Vincent, comes in just under 1,800 square feet. The base price, and I say base price, is around $400,000. A few other popular plans out in Casilla is the Amelia and the Beacon. And there are lots of two-story models, such as Sand Key and the Martinique. Now these two-story homes range in size from about 2,500 square feet to almost 4,000 square feet. So there's a lot of variety in size. Also at Sky Ranch, another neighborhood, Esplanade. Esplanade is a very popular Taylor Morrison community, and for those that want all one level living and active lifestyles, there's a lot that goes on in Esplanade. They do offer paired villas with base price in the mid 300s and also 6 additional ranch style floor plans ranging in size from 1,800 square feet to almost 3,000 square feet. Now rounding out Sky Ranch are a handful of premier lots that John Cannon and Arthur Redenberg are building luxury homes on. So you can see that there is something for everyone out here in Sky Ranch. But like all new construction, there is a waiting list to be put on. So if you're thinking that this might be ideal, give me a call. Let's discuss how we can get you on the list to make sure that we can build your dream home. Now moving on to one of the most tried and true locations in all of Sarasota. Located in the heart of Sarasota is The Meadows. The Meadows is located just minutes from downtown Sarasota, University Town Center, and Interstate 75. This is actually a 1,650 acre development, and it has, an abundance of canopied oak trees. It has over 85 lakes and waterways. It has 14 miles of walking trails, 2 golf courses, number of tennis courts, not to mention there is a wellness facility, clubhouse, dining facilities, and a little shopping center. The Meadows was developed in the 1980s, and you can see why so many people still like calling it home. From the condos to the villas to single family homes, this is a lifestyle that fits all residents. Currently in the Meadows, you may still be able to find a 2-bedroom, 2-bath condo for $200,000, little above or little below. However, most villas will be in that $350,000 to $400,000 price point. Now you can still find a small villa, 1,200 square feet or so, that is going to be a little bit more affordable, but we also have 1,800 square foot villas out there. So there's something, again, it depends on your lifestyle. The nice thing in Meadows is there's so many little communities within the Meadows, and all of them have their own pools. They sometimes will have their own facilities and things for you to meet your neighbors, and a great place to gather. As far as the single family homes in the Meadows, very few are going to be found under 400,000. However, if you do find one, I'm going to caution that they probably will need just a little bit of a refresh. As I mentioned earlier, most of this has been developed in the 80s, and sometimes we find homes that are still original in what the interior is like, and others that have been completely remodeled. Now, some of these single family homes do include pools, some do not. Most of the homes, I would say, are in that square footage of 2,000 to 2,500. Now, moving on to the next hot neighborhood area that is booming and always requested is Palmer Ranch. Let's start with a few details. Palmer Ranch is part of Sarasota. Unlike Lakewood Ranch, it is not its own city. It is located just south of Clark Road and west of Interstate 75, and it's bordered to the west by Tamiami Trail. Palmer Ranch has now extended almost all the way south into Osprey and Nokomis, and it is over 60 square miles in size. So it really encompasses a large part of Sarasota. There are just a variety of ages of home and price styles in the Meadows. It has over 35 distinct communities, and it's constantly growing. Now, depending on which community that you live in, it is just a short 10, maybe 15-minute drive to Siesta Key or Nokomis Beach. It is convenient to Interstate 75. There's lots of dining and shopping in the area. The convenience of the beaches in the interstate are really part of the reason why Palmer Ranch is always requested. In Palmer Ranch, a lot of our neighborhoods are gated neighborhoods. Now, construction in this area began in the 1990s, and you're gonna find lots and lots of ranch-style homes because this was originally built more for our snowbirds in the 90s, but as we have grown and we're bringing more families and singles and lots of people to Sarasota, there is more variety in Palmer Ranch. For instance, Wellington Chase was one of the first neighborhoods in the area, and it's lots of diversity with families, snowbirds, retirees, a little bit of everything. And then we have Prestancia, which includes two 18-hole private golf courses. Now, many of the communities, such as Sunrise Preserve or Talon Preserve, which are brand new, include resort-style pools. They have social directors now. They have something for everyone. So you can see that Palmer Ranch fits everyone's need. Now, one thing to keep in mind with Palmer Ranch is that home prices are gonna begin about that $450 price point, with the average being closer to $500,000. New construction has definitely increased in price, which is increasing all the homes around there too. Now, the next neighborhood we're gonna dive into, we're gonna head west toward the beaches of Sarasota, and one of the most desired, hottest, and prettiest neighborhoods in Sarasota. These communities, or this area, is considered west of Trail, referred to simply because it is indeed west of Trail, bordering Mound Street, which is right downtown, and extending all the way south to Bee Ridge. This is just a delightful area, and there is a plethora of reasons why so many homeowners seek this area out. First, the location is just superb for downtown living or minutes to the beaches. Siesta Key is a short 10-minute drive, and you also have Sarasota Memorial Hospital, which is located right in Southside Village, and Southside Elementary School. This location makes it so easy for parents to walk their students to school. There's a number of different neighborhoods all located in this coveted location. We have Cherokee Park, Harbor Acres, McClellan Park, Avondale, and a number of others, and they're all beautiful. This area was first developed in the 1920s and 30s, and you're still gonna find a handful of homes with the original structure. Most common in this area, the homes were built in the late 40s, 50s, and into the 60s. And these historic homes range in sizes and shapes, lots of character to them. They're all very, very charming. In the past decade, we've also seen a lot of the smaller, older homes were torn down, and now we're seeing a lot of big, modern, beautiful homes being built in the infill. This neighborhood has such great variety. You're gonna see homes that are along the bayfront, and then you're gonna find some nice small ranch-style homes right next door. Some of the neighborhoods back up to water, and you get to see right over the Sarasota Bay, looking at Siesta Key or Lido Key, and they're just breathtaking views. So can you guess what the most requested and hottest neighborhood in all of Sarasota is? This may surprise many. but the neighborhood of Gulfgate is asked about and sought out more than any other neighborhood. And this is due to its convenient location to Siesta Key and the very popular Gulfgate Village. This ideal location is for everyone. Now, whether you're a snowbird looking for a second home, or a family that want to be close to Gulfgate Elementary School, or even just an empty nester that want a walkable, manageable-sized home, Gulfgate fits all these criteria. It is so hot that when new listings hit the market in Gulfgate, it is not odd to see as many as 20 to 30 showing requests in the first day. Home prices have soared in Gulfgate in the past year. Prior to the pandemic, you may be able to find a home with a pool around $350. Not today. Today, it's much more common to find Gulfgate pool homes closer to $500,000. Now, this development was a 1980s development with home sizes being between 1,400 and 2,000 square feet. So these are not big, they're not luxury, they're not modern, they're not really anything spectacular. And when I first moved to the area, I was so surprised that Gulfgate was so desired. But now that I live here, I completely understand the demand. So there you have it, the hottest neighborhoods in town. Did I miss any neighborhoods that you think should be on the list? If so, be sure to mention them in the comments below. If you would like any information about these neighborhoods or other neighborhoods that you've seen, or you have questions about moving to Sarasota, please let me know. I am here to help. And as always, I really appreciate you watching. And until next time, take care.